Hello, this is for Aries. This is a general reading to bring information, insight, and maybe new things you haven't thought of for money, job, and career for June 2025. It might not connect with you 100%, but some parts might. And if it doesn't at all, please check back on the next one. So let's get started. First card I have is a halt. Money has come to a complete halt, or money is slow in coming in. Don't borrow more than you can repay. Debt might be piling up. The next one I have is 5 of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. The next one I have is Orphaned. And the tarot cards are the 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the 2 of Wands. So before I get started, I noticed there's the Lovers and the Devil. So those are like the opposite cards of each other. And in this subject today, it brings up unhealthy relationships in your money, job, career, projects. There could have been financial dependence or addiction, gambling, risky investments. There might have been harmful business decisions, being swayed by external factors like by other people, or your fears, leading to make choices that cause harm to your long-term goals and well-being. So there's a need for self-reflection, examine motivations and choices, breaking free from negative patterns, feeling trapped or controlled, seeking a path towards freedom, and prioritizing long-term goals. Make decisions that align with your values, what you consider important, and your long-term vision. Okay, so now I'm going to get started with Orphaned. So I'm going to read from the book for that one. This card reminds you that you can't be all things to all people. You are not going to be popular with everyone, and that has to be okay with you. Be clear about your mission, your brand, your work persona, and your contribution to the world, as these must be based on what you authentically have to offer, not something you think will sell or you perceive they may want. You will attract abundance by completely being yourself. Stay in your own lane. That's where you will shine and where you will experience prosperity. Okay, so I'm going to get started first with the 5 of Cups here. And with the 5 of Cups energy, so you were sad, disappointed. It could have been financial, job, business loss, or project. And there was regret, failure, poor choices, focusing on the problems and not on the solution. But there's opportunity. There's a solution. So he's focused on the, I'll bring it up a little closer. So he's focused on the problem here, but there's a solution. These cups have fallen. So that was the problem. So now the solution is right behind you. So we'll talk about that shortly. Okay, and then after the 5 of Cups, we're going to go to the Devil, which is here. So with Devil energy, that was lack of fulfillment in your life, low vibration and energies. You were not in your power. Limitations in life or restrictions for some reason. You might know what brought this on. And it could have been a poor choice or choices. Others talking negative of how you can't do something. And also maybe working hard and too much. Some burnt out and stress from that. And then after that, we're going to go to this card here. So it said, remove yourself from negative people. And you're going to be having a need to focus on yourself. And then I just noticed, it says the 5 of summer. And here is the number 5. So 5 represents challenges and changes. So you are going through a lot of challenges right now. Or you did. And then next we go to the Orphaned card here. So it had said, yeah, you're not being popular with everyone. So you have to focus on yourself, be clear about the mission that you are on, and you will attract abundance by being yourself. So stay in your own lane. So yeah, just focus on yourself. And after that, we go to this card, a halt. So after all this, or what was going on, there's been a stop or a slowdown in your money. So there's been something's been put on hold right here for a moment. Debt piling up and borrowing money that it's hard to repay back. So, and then after that, we're going to go to the Lover's card, which is here. So with the Lover's card, this means business partnerships, a choice about career, work, projects. It's making a decision. And so you're going to see what is priority in your life. So that's what the Orphan card was saying, is that now you have to focus on you and being clear about your mission. So there's a choice coming. And then after that, we go to the 2 of Wands. And again, a 2, it's a choice, it's a decision you have to make. So with the 2 of Wands energy, that is making the choice. You're ready to leave your comfort zone. And you have the world in your hands. You just, you're making a decision here. And you're willing to go outside your comfort zone. You're looking towards the world, maybe even the internet. Finding some answers, solutions. But you got the whole world in your hands. So you're ready to go out and make some type of change for yourself. Oh, excuse me about that. So yeah, so you got that 2 of Wands energy there. So there's that decision. So you're going to explore your options, and it's your first steps. You're planning your future, and you're going to lay your foundation moving forward, taking risks. And like I said, the world's in your hands. And so it's a big decision to make. There's 2 cards with making a decision. And then after the 2 of Wands, we go to the Queen of Wands, which is right here. So with the Queen of Wands energy, you will be confident, you're passionate and determined, optimistic, and you take action on what you want to do. You have the leadership skills. And also Aries is all about being the leader. You have that inside you. It's a strong life force. And you're managing change after all this going on. And then after that, we go to the 9 of Pentacles. And with the 9 of Pentacles energy, that means better times are around the corner. And there will be a shift if there was troubles at work, home, projects, or just with money. So you're in the process of changing in all this and moving forward. There's achievement in career. Your hard work pays off. Rewarded efforts, success, achievement, independence, self-sufficient. So maybe when I had said earlier about the Lovers and the Devil card, maybe there was some type of unhealthy codependency. So you're going to be self-sufficient here. So no more of that. You will have material security, enjoyment, financial freedom, enjoying the fruits of your labor. And for some, there's property purchases. Okay, and then after that, we go to this Two of Cups like I was talking about earlier. And so with the Two of Cups, there's going to be some type of helpful business partnership. You're going to have open communication in business, money, projects. Starting something, you're going to start a new relationship, and that's even with yourself. You're just going to be better, because this could also be the light side and the dark side of you also. Just being better, understanding, all the wrong things like addictions or just negative energy. You're going to come to the light here, and everything's going to be better for you, and you're going to not be stressed. So your finances are going to be balanced, and it's financial security. So yeah, you could be joining forces with some other person, or just on a project, work, business. It could be brand new. So you'll know which one it is that applies to you. So yeah, you've been through a lot, but you come out on top with the Nine of Pentacles here and the Queen of Wands. All right, good for you. So now I'm going to get a die here, and I'm going to roll it, and I'm going to see what number comes out, and we'll see what it means. All right, let's see. Okay, so that was the number 6 you guys seen. So that was 6. And then with the number 6, that means balance, harmony, improvement, intuition. So look at that, tarot, lovers, and you have that right there. So yeah, appreciation, responsibility, loyalty, and maybe you had to self-sacrifice. So yeah, that totally goes with this reading. Okay, that was your reading. And if this helped you in any way, like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.